We are previewing UFC 154 here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are joined by returning guest Nick Kalikas from BetDSI, professional MMA oddsmaker. All right, now let's talk about Pablo Garza and Mark Hominick. This is another fight that I think would have some value, except the line is so high. Mark Hominick, both these fighters are on losing streaks. Their backs are kind of up against the wall. And I think that Hominick kind of outclasses Garza. He has the advantage, and he has the skills to get the win. Minus 290. I'd love to bet that, but I can't tell, I can't do the math in my head quickly. What do I really think the odds of him winning are? Does 290 have value? I don't know. What do you think?
It's tough. It's another one of those fights that, to me, says pass right now because he's coming off 3 straight losses. This is a guy that fought Jose Aldo for the title, and now he's kind of fighting to keep his job. Obviously, the fight's in Canada, so they're giving him Pablo Garza, basically, I think, almost as, not that Garza's a terrible fighter, because the line's kind of competitive fairly, especially for MMA, speaking, a lot of the lines that you do see out there. But I think they're expecting Hominick should win this fight. I mean, he is, like you said, he just kind of outclasses him everywhere. Yeah. I think even in wrestling, Hominick's wrestling's not that great. A lot of times we don't really consider him a wrestler, but Pablo Garza's takedown defense is so bad that he's going to have the wrestling edge. He's going to have the stand-up edge. He's probably going to have the BJJ edge. Even though Garza's pretty talented, he's got some heck of a submission record on his resume as well. But I think that just overall, Hominick is that much better. And if this wasn't off of a 3-fight skid, I mean, the line would be closer to 5-1 as well.
Right.
I mean, but it's not. And Garza definitely has the power, even on the feet with the length, and on the ground he could end it by sub. So he's a dangerous fighter that you really, again, can't comfortably lay close to 3-1. I don't think it's a smart move, but at the same time, I do think he's going to win. So I don't think it's kind of worth the bet on the dog here either. I open pass completely.
Where'd you open this line?
I opened it around 280, so the public bet it up a little bit. And they're coming in a little bit more on Hominick. I do expect to see some maybe Hominick doubters come back in and take some Garza action on the other by fight days as well. So I think we'll be pretty even on this fight.
Okay, so why don't you think this fight should be minus 500?
Well, because he is coming off that 3-fight skid. Yeah. And, he looks like he is on the decline a little bit. His chin's looking more suspect all the time.
I guess you're right.
And again, with Pablo Garza does have some decent stand-up. He's not a bum. He's definitely capable of finishing fights, and we've seen in the past. So I think that with the decline, you just can't comfortably lay the juice.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll pass. You convinced me.